Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
To your 2000 Class 2A state champion, Westview.
Trophy being presented. A very proud group of Westview Warriors.
Charlie to Josh Osteller. For three, and he hits. Kent crosses the timeline, drives it toward the bucket. Easy shot underneath. Hales with him way out front. He'll drive it. He'll put it up from 15. Got it! And the Warriors win! Westview wins it!
Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live at laguanamedia.com. Today's game is brought to you by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Rieksecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Auto Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And now, out to the game!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior Basketball on LaguanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Dan Byler and also Jamie Miller tonight from Westview High School. It's the Westview Warriors in their finale of the regular season, meeting the Concord Minutemen from Westview. Westview coming in with just one loss, 22-1 record. They're ranked number two in 2A. while the Concord Minutemen, under their veteran head coach Steve Austin, come into tonight's game with a 7-13 record, and they are on a 3-game losing streak. So the Warriors looking to extend that win streak to 8 games tonight, as they've won 7 in a row, and grab that 23rd victory of the year and maybe some momentum going into next week's sectional on Tuesday night. Jamie had a chance to talk to Rob Yoder, and we'll be back with that interview, and then we'll follow up that with Dan's going to come on and get some information, and you'll hear that a little bit later, right after the interview with Coach Yoder. But we'll be back in 30 seconds with the interview with Jamie Miller and Rob Yoder.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
This is Jamie Miller with Iguana Media at Westview High School with Coach Rob Yoder, getting ready for the Concord game. And Coach, you had a win the other night at Fremont that maybe wasn't the prettiest, but it was a good 22-point win, and you did what you needed to do to get out of there. What did you talk about this week? What are our plans tonight for Concord? What are you looking for from your team tonight?
Well, we think Concord will probably play 2-3 zone. They play a lot of 2-3 zone. We'll see some of that. So we haven't seen a lot of true zone defense. We've seen a lot of box and one. So that'll be a little different for us if they play that. They have good size, a kid that's really good size, and we're going to have to keep him from doing damage to us inside, and we're doing that without Rensberger, who won't play tonight. So Elijah's going to have to kind of guard a post, which is a little different for us. And we'll have to play well, obviously, but our focus this week, even though the players' number one focus is Concord, once you get that sectional draw, you're really preparing for that.
Jeremiah had a good game the other night as far as he got his money's worth out there. He was physical and threw his body around. So is he pretty much up to 100% besides maybe some of his conditioning?
I think he's really close to 100% physically. I think his conditioning is really close because he had some good time for workouts leading up to when he actually played. So I think the conditioning wasn't a major factor. I think he's really close. And physically, I think he's 100%. Now, he might be a little gun-shy about getting hit there, but they say he's good to go. And I think as he just gets back out on the floor, he'll get more comfortable. But he played extremely well for being off all the way from January 2nd.
Yeah, I thought so, too. It looked like he didn't have much of a problem getting back in the flow of things. With Concord, quickly, what do they do offensively that poses a challenge? I know they have size inside. Do they try to throw it in there a lot?
Well, they have two post guys with Magnus and Johnson that are 6'4". One's athletic. One has tremendous just strength and weight, and so he's hard to move out of the way. They're different type of post players, but I think for us, especially without Nick, that has to be a focus for us. And then they got guards that can shoot it on the perimeter. They got a couple of guards that can really knock down shots. So that kind of puts pressure on us to give help in the post and dig the ball out of the post and still challenge on the line. So we're going to have to be really fast from our digs to our closeouts, and we're going to have to keep them off the low block. And then obviously rebounding has to be an issue with that size.
All right, we'll be watching. Good luck in your final tune-up before the time everybody waits for, sectional. Yep. So this is Jamie. We'll be back to Westview in 60 seconds.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Welcome back to Westview High School. Both teams out there getting some warm-ups in. Dan Byler here. Just wanted to bring something up that obviously some of you have noticed. We seem to have more and more schools that are not allowing us to do live video. Sometimes they're not allowing us to do video at all. And what we're hearing from the superintendents is they are saying that because of us doing video that we have fans not coming to the games. So they're contending that the video broadcasts are being detrimental to getting fan support at the games. I find it a bit ironic when you look across the stands right now and see how full the stands are here at Westview High School. Now, it is true we don't bring this kind of fan base to the away games especially, but what we need some help from you. We need to hear from you about why you watch the games, where you watch from, and do you come to the games? Would you come to the games if there was no video? We need some comments. We need some personal stories. We need some anecdotes. We know a lot of people do watch the games afterwards, but we do also know that we do have some games, especially, we have a very large watching audience, and it would help us to know why it is you're watching instead of coming to the games. And I think that would help us talk to the schools. One of the options we're considering is seeing if we could get more sponsorships, maybe some personal sponsorships, a smaller dollar amount, and then maybe have some way of, repaying the schools for some of the potential lost ticket sales they have for people not being here. So there's different options we're looking at, and we can't actually charge for the broadcast. We can get sponsors and pass some of that on to the schools, is my understanding of the situation. So what we're asking for from you, and I think Justin has the graphic there on the screen, we want some feedback. We need some feedback from you, and we would prefer it in the form of an email, but if email is not an option, we also have the text. You can text it to my phone number directly, and we'd like to collect some of that information, and then so we can have a conversation with the athletic directors that in the schools that we play against. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate it, and listening, I guess, on those games where we can't do the video, but we really appreciate all of you guys tuning in to Westview Warrior Basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com. So we'll be back in 30 seconds to take a look at the JV game that just happened and get ready for the varsity action tonight.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
And we're back at Westview High School. Jerry Hostetler with Jamie Miller getting set for basketball action tonight. The Concord Minutemen meeting the Westview Warriors here at Westview High School. In the JV battle tonight, and it was a battle, the Concord Minutemen defeated our Westview Warriors by a score of 47-41. Looking ahead to the varsity game tonight, Concord is 7-13. They're struggling a little bit this year, rebuilding. And the Westview Warriors, of course, 22-1. Just a superb season up to this point for the Warriors, and looking to finish the regular season on a high note, maybe gain some extra momentum for that sectional next week. Jamie, always a tough game, Concord Minutemen, to end your season with. A 4A school and perennially a good team.
Yeah, it's always a senior night, anytime we play the game.
Right.
It's either here or there, and I have vivid recollections of senior night over there several years ago. multiple senior nights when they had many Division I talented players and really put it to us. And it was a rocking house, and it's good to see a rocking house here tonight. It's a full stands, and I think, you know, they don't have quite the talent they used to have, but they're still a big school. They play a tough schedule, and especially without Nick tonight, we're going to be challenged inside. They have a lot of size on us in there, both height and weight, and so it's gonna take a team effort tonight to rebound, keep them off the boards. Because I think we have an edge on the perimeter with them, but if we can't keep them out of the lane and from getting easy baskets, it's going to be a tough game.
Well, you mentioned Nick Rensberger, and Nick, some pretty good news actually today or yesterday that he has a slight tear in his meniscus, but it won't hinder him from being able to play. The doctor gave him the release to go ahead and play if he felt like it.
Yep, absolutely. That's about as good a news as we could have hoped for, and it was his knee has been the subject of conversation, probably more so than any other knee in the county this week.
Yeah, probably.
And it's, you know, I guess you never know till he tries it. And so, but he's been resting it and rehabbing it, and that's what the decision going forward. So certainly a big part of our team, figuratively and literally, and we're excited to see him. He won't play tonight, obviously, but should be ready next week.
I tell you, I think we covered it well. You talked to his dad in the parking lot. I talked to Coach Yoder, and then I talked to Nick personally. So I think we have it covered, and they pretty much all had the same story. So I think we're
no
okay.
third-party information here.
No,
we go right to the source.
That's right.
So yeah, it'll be a good matchup. It'll be interesting to see if Concord goes really big. They're going to have the size advantage, obviously, but do we have the quickness advantage? Will they be able to guard us? They're going to go zone. They've played that a lot this year. They anchor in the middle. Can we find gaps in that zone without a big guy in the middle to throw it to and get easy shots out of that? It might take us a little while to get going on that. I think the key will be let's get stops on the defensive end and get out and push it, because we'll be faster and we should be able to get easy shots that way.
Tell you what we normally see here that maybe we don't see in some of the teams that are on our schedule is the athleticism of a lot of their players, and that was evident in that JV contest tonight.
Yeah, and that's always an adjustment period. Our JV, I'm not sure they adjusted the whole game, but definitely something to watch out for.
We're going to pause now for our national anthem, and I believe tonight it's going to be played by our pep band, I think. Nope, it's sung by the choir. Great job done by the Westview Choir here tonight under the direction of Jill Hom. Great job done by the students. And all year long, as far as that goes, a lot of great singers here throughout the season. Great pep band here at Westview under the direction of Mike Brown.
Yeah, my daughter's been involved with all ends of the music program for 4 years, and it's done really well. Lots of talented kids.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Concord Minutemen. Starting at one of the guards will be 6-foot junior, number 10, Luke Shoemaker. Wearing number 12 and playing a forward, 6'2" senior, Matt Osher. And another guard is Grant Lucchese, a 6-foot junior. At one of the forwards will be Michael Johnson, a 6'4 junior, their leading scorer. And starting at center tonight will be the big guy, 6'4 senior Grant Magnuson. And he's got to weigh over 300 pounds. I tell you, he's a load, and he,
you know, from the scouting report I've got, he's got really good feet for a guy his size. So he's not just some lumbering guy out there.
Yeah, I remember him from last year, and that was surprising. He's a good athlete out there for his size. For the Warriors, it's Charlie Yoder at one of the guards who's been battling the flu, but he's back to 100%. Kenton Weaver will be at the other guard position, number 11. Also, number 13, Elijah Hales. Elijah averaging 13.1 points per game. Sam Sharp, 6'2 senior, averaging 3.6 points per game. And starting at another forward tonight will be Josh Ostetler, 6'1 senior, or rather 6'1 junior, and Josh is averaging 8.1 points per game. Charlie Yoder leads his team in the scoring department with a 16.6 point per game average, I should say. And we're ready to go. Good to have you along tonight. Good to have video back, and I hope you enjoy it. And we'll be covering the sectional next week live video as well, right here from Westview High School. We'll be covering all the Westview games, not the entire sectional, just the Westview games. Elijah Hales goes up center with Johnson, and the tip is controlled by Michael Johnson and the Concord Minutemen. With the ball is Magnuson out front. Gets it underneath to Johnson, back to Magnuson. Left side to come to Shoemaker. Now top of the circle to swing it to Lucchese. Now down low. It'll go to Magnuson. Can't control it. He'll get it into the left corner for a three. Off the mark by Shoemaker, and back come the Warriors. So we'll see if we can solve this 2-3 zone.
Looks like they're in man right now.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? They came out in a man. Maybe something to try to throw us off balance a little bit.
Probably. We get a couple layups off of it. I imagine that'll end pretty quick. But
good ball movement by the Warriors. Kenton Weaver with it now. That's Sharp. Now that's underneath. It went to Sharp then. Hostetler. Back to Hales. Hales takes it down to the baseline. He'll pop it from there. Got it.
Yeah, Elijah's been just getting more and more confident all year with that shot. He's 15 foot anytime. He's ready now.
So the Warriors hit the board first. 2-zip. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. With the ball is Osher. Inside Magnuson, turn around, puts it up off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Charlie Yoder. Up court, good pass. Josh got a little bit too far underneath, but good job getting it to Sharpie, and he put it in.
I'm not sure how he got that up through the trees there, but
that's a good shot. With the ball is Osher. Looks like Auger, A-U-G-E-R. It's pronounced Osher. Shot by Johnson's blocked away. Good no call on that. Westview brings it back up. That's Kenton Weaver. Sharp now to Yoder. Yoder waits for the offense to set up. Gets a pick from Josh Hostetler, and there's a foul on a reach in. That'll be on Shoemaker, his first.
I think we need to keep pushing it. I look out there, and what's his name? Magnuson is breathing hard right now, so we just hope he doesn't wear down Elijah too much by the end of the game.
Yeah, no kidding. Elijah, Kenton Weaver now high on the wing here. To Yoder in the corner. Sharp with it. Three-pointer by Hales is good. Feeling pretty comfortable so far tonight. 7-0 Westview, and Coach Steve Austin and the Minutemen want to talk about it. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Concord will inbound. Osher gets it into Lucchese. Lucchese across the timeline, throws it left side. It was intended for Osher, but he was cutting toward the basket.
Looks like Sam tipped it.
Oh, okay. Was deflected, and I missed the deflection.
Yeah, he probably got a fingernail on that.
So Concord inbounds right in front of the Westview bench. Bounce pass inside. That's Magnuson. His shot short. Now he's fouled, or Magnuson picks up the foul on Hales from behind.
Elijah really showing his versatility tonight. Usually he's guarding the best perimeter player. Tonight he's guarding the inside guy. So,
yeah,
guard all 5 positions and lead us on offense.
That's all he has to do. Hales with the basketball, drives it toward the hoop, gives it to Josh, who steps back for the 3 and misses a long-range shot. Pulled out of there by Osher. He'll take it all the way down, and we have a foul's going to be called on Kenton. Tried to pick up the offensive foul, but the referee didn't buy it.
My only question about that is the shots. He was looking to pass, and they gave him 2 shots on it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was a good call. He tried to avoid the contact, number 12 did, and Kenton fell sideways, so.
Osher's shot is good. So Concord on the board. 7-1 Westview, 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Osher's second free throw is also good. Hales brings it up. Sharp with it. Right back to Hales. Still in the man. And a shot by Charlie is good from three-point land.
He ended up on his seat, too. I don't know if he got pushed or is out trying to draw a foul.
Looked like a fadeaway, but yeah, I think there was some contact there. Long 3 by Concord. Casey is off the mark. Charlie Yoder comes up with the rebound. He'll stop up short inside the arc this time. Shots off the mark. Oh, good hustle by Hales to get it back. Charlie in, puts it up with a running jumper. No good. Saved inbounds by Concord. Thank you very much. Right into the hands of Josh Hostetler.
Nice soft ricochet pass off of Josh right to himself.
10-point lead for the Warriors. 12-2, 4:15 to go in the first quarter. With the basketball is Osher. Osher gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson peels it off to Shoemaker now out front. Johnson inside pass to Magnuson. Twist around, puts it up and good. Quickly back the other way. Hales misses, but Josh right there to clean it up.
Yeah, Magnuson is going to get tired. He's tired now, but he did get one on the other end, but Elijah really pushed it that time. And
good hustle by the Warriors on those last 2 baskets. Magnuson again gets it to the open man. Now down on the baseline it comes to Osher. Try to get it to Magnuson. Back to Osher, and it goes off his foot and out of bounds. Ethan Kane checking in along with Jacob Yoder for Concord. Magnuson will get a rest along with Osher.
We got Elijah and Dennis coming in for Kenton and Sam. Great team defense right now. Elijah's kind of stopping their main cog, but we're really collapsing down well on him.
Charlie Yoder controlling left wing. There's Jeremiah. Hales drives the baseline. Good, strong move. Another timeout called by Concord. This time it'll be a 30. 16-4 Westview with a commanding lead with 3:09 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
So once again, I'll remind you what Dan talked about. We want your feedback. Let us know where you're watching the ball games or listening in that case. You know, when we can't do video, tell us where you live or where you're watching from. Concord with the basketball. Shoemaker out front. It'll come to Kane. Right side to Shoemaker. Get it into Johnson. Right back to Shoemaker. His long three's off the mark. And it's tipped into the hands from Jacob Yoder underneath to Johnson, his first 2 of the night. 10-point lead for the Warriors, 16-6. Jeremiah Hostetler with the ball. Outside to Dennis Wingard. Now to Josh Hostetler. He'll get it to Hales at the free throw line. Jeremiah, now Josh. Dennis Wingard to Charlie. He'll pop a 3, and it's off the front of the rim this time. No good, and the rebound's pulled out of there by Jacob Yoder. Yoder out front swings the pass over to Kane. Kane gets it to Shoemaker. Underneath Johnson. Turnaround jumpers. No good. Rebound Hales. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter. Hales all the way down the lane. Puts it up and scores, and it's going to count. 9 points already for Elijah Hales. He has half of his team's points.
Definitely playing with a lot of energy tonight and very offensively focused.
Jacob Yoder picks up the foul. Yeah, we're being very aggressive on offense. We're taking quicker shots than we normally do, which that doesn't sound like something maybe Coach Yoder would.
Well, it depends where they're at.
Well, yeah.
If they're at the basket, there's no time limit.
Oh, yeah.
It's when you have a three-pointer, you know, you can get a three-pointer anytime. So
right.
Why shoot it one pass in? But
with the ball now is Lucchese. Lucchese will take the shot from the top of the circle, misses. Johnson with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Hales again. Baseball pass down to Josh Hostetler. I think it was slipping off his hand there right when he tried to take the shot. Johnson now with it. Takes it all the way to the hole, misses, but puts it right back up, no good. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Westview. It'll be Concord basketball. Drew McDougall will come in now for Concord, number 30, as Grant Lucchese comes out. Inbounding will be Ethan Kane. That's Johnson that received the pass. Neveraski's also in the ball game. Long 3 by McDougall, fresh off the bench, and he hits. Back to a 10-point game now. Westview 19, Concord 9. Dennis Wingard gets it to Josh Hostetler. He'll go left side to Yoder. Now to Hales, top of the circle. He'll shoot the 3 and hit.
He shot that right in the face of Johnson, and Steve Austin just kind of has his head hanging half sideways there. What else can you do?
13 points already for Elijah Hales. Pass inside. Johnson, he'll put it up, missed the shot, but he's fouled. He'll be shooting a couple from the free throw line.
Yeah, you can definitely see their game plan, and it is tough. They're just kind of, they throw it up high inside, they catch it, turn and try to pass it off, and we're fighting in there.
Jeremiah picked that one up. That's his first. Johnson's shot is good. He has 3, and he'll get one more. 34.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second shot is good. 22-11 Westview, and there's less than a half a minute now to go in the first quarter, so the Warriors will try to go for the last shot.
Looks like Concord's going to kind of a 1-3-1 trap here to try to get out of us getting the last shot exactly like we want it.
15 seconds now to go in the quarter. Hales holding out front, as you can see there.
And look for the lob play right here.
Charlie in the corner, he'll take the long 3. Jeremiah there got the rebound, but had it blocked away. Long shot at the buzzer is no good, well off the mark. So we played 8 minutes here at Westview, and our score Westview 22 and Concord 11. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
Fever, sore throat, body aches? Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
And the Warriors will inbound to begin the, sorry about that, didn't have my mic up to my mouth. Warriors inbounding to begin the second quarter. Charlie Yoder with it at the free throw line. Now to Jeremiah. He'll give it up to Dennis Wingard. To Hales. Warriors have the Minutemen doubled up. 22-11. Charlie to Hales. Elijah holding. Cross courts it to Jeremiah. His three-pointer short. Tipped out of bounds by Dennis Wingard. It'll be Concord basketball. Inbound pass from Kane comes to Shoemaker. And Luke Shoemaker makes his way up court. Go right side, that's McDougal. And we have a hold on the big guy, Magnuson, underneath. Again, that's, well, this time it's going to go against Elijah Hales, and that'll be his first. Dennis Wingard coming back out along with Jeremiah. Back into the ball game is Sam Sharp and Kenton Weaver. Shoemaker, or rather Kane, looking to inbound for Concord. Gets it into Magnuson, who lost the handle and retrieves it. Kane with it out front. Pass goes right side to McDougal. Now they'll swing it around to Shoemaker. In the corner to Kane. Bounce pass down low to Osher, then right back to Kane and Osher. Magnuson now at the free throw line. His shot won't go, and the rebound's pulled down by Charlie Yoder. Pass inside. Josh tries to put it up and misses, but he's fouled. Got hammered pretty good. So we've gotten a few comments from you guys. It's we encourage you to email if possible to Laguana, what is it, media@laguana.com is our email address. Your comments about where you're watching from and what your situation is. And we have one that says we have young children and it's hard to take them to the game. This way we can still stay connected, which is an excellent answer. Concord with the basketball after Josh missed his free throws. Magnuson hits it inside his second field goal of the game. Westview still with a pretty cozy lead, 22-13. Hales tries to put it up and he's fouled, and it's going to be called against Matt Osher. Got another call from Texas. Of course, they're not going to drive all the way up here, fly in for all our games, so that would be a good reason.
That's only for college football.
I don't think we're hurting anybody's ticket sales down there. But thanks for your comments and keep them coming in. Hales hits his first free throw. He'll get another one.
I remember the first few games we took when our son was a toddler, our oldest one. It's always an adventure.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether the buzzer upsets him or the whistles or the cheering or the length of the game.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I can definitely see that point.
Concord with the basketball. That's Osher with it. He'll drive it toward the hole, put it up off the glass, misses, but another foul is going to be called on Westview. This time I think Sam Sharp will be the guilty party. That'll be Sam's first. 6:05 to go in the half. Westview 24, Concord 13.
Yeah, it looks like Magnuson, when he gets that ball in there, his favorite move is one dribble left and spin over his right shoulder for a left-handed layup. So he's got about one move. It's been effective, twice, I think. But
takes up some room underneath. I'll tell you, it'd be hard to take a foul on him, right? And nothing, try to pick up.
I don't want Jeremiah to get in front of him.
No. He grabs that offensive, or that missed free throw, but Kenton Weaver, good steal, and now we have a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Magnuson.
Yeah, Kenton stuck with it, stole it from him, and we got a second foul on him now.
Okay, we have a unique answer here, or comment from one of our viewers. How about this one, he says. I'm not allowed to attend any Westview events, so this is the only way I can watch. So another good response. Westview with the basketball. 5:46 to go in the half. Westview leads it by 11, 24-13. Hales with it on the wing. Here's Kenton Weaver. Kenton goes to Josh Hostetler. He's being guarded by Johnson, who tips it away, and it's picked up by McDougal.
Yeah, lazy pass that time by Josh. He knows better than that.
McDougal with it. Between the circles, he'll go left side to Johnson. Charlie Yoder working against him. McDougal cross-courts it. Wide open for the three is Lucchese, and he hits. (24-16). Westview with the lead. Charlie Yoder on the pass from Hales. Right back to Hales, now to Kenton Weaver. Josh Hostetler. Concord stays in that man. They stole it away that time.
Yeah, we've lost some focus right now. We're giving up little tips. And
oh, good steal by Hales. Elijah bounce pass to Sam. Beautiful pass, blocked away, but Hales right there for the rebound. He'll put it up and score, and he's fouled. How did he get that one to go in?
I don't know. He's having a heck of a game tonight.
That looked like a magician, man. Getting around all the attackers by Concord.
With this free throw, he'll tie Concord tonight.
My goodness. 17 points. I have him for, so well, let's see.
See, they have him for 15, so I don't know who's. We'll go with 17.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Now it's 18 because he hit that one. 26-16, Westview back up by 10. Second shot is good.
No, he had a and one there.
Oh, okay. That's right. That was his first. Yeah, you're right, because he made the basket. And another steal. Here comes Elijah. He'll get it out to Jeremiah, who's back in with Dennis Wingard. Now to Kenton Weaver. Jeremiah at top of the circle. Charlie, left side to Wingard. Hales lobs it into Yoder. Backs up, takes his shot. It's off the front of the rim, but Kenton Weaver, good hustle to grab that rebound. He drives it, puts it up. Nice runner.
Nice move by Kenton.
29-16, Westview up by 13. With the ball is Neveraski. Tries to get it into Johnson. He'll take the shot. Looked like it was partially blocked by Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie got it.
Charlie brings it up, picks up his dribble, gives to Hales for three. Oh, it spins out. Johnson with a rebound.
I expected that one to go in.
I did too.
He's been shooting.
Yeah. Lucchese gets it right side to McDougal, and he's fouled by Jeremiah Hostetler. So Concord will be inbounding it on the side, the official waiting there for the Concord trigger man to come in, and it's Carter Neveraski who will bring it in for the Minutemen. Gets it into Lucchese. Lucchese takes it left side. Knocked loose. Fight for the basketball, and it's going to be Concord's ball.
It looks like they're all staying down there. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't either. We're kind of blocked here where we're sitting. You guys could probably see it better if you're watching. Neveraski looking to inbound. He'll lob it into Johnson right under the basket. He'll put it up off the glass, short, tipped around, grabbed by Hales, pass ahead to Jeremiah, and he'll lay it in.
And Concord is going to use their third timeout of the game. This will have to be a full.
Yeah, it's going to be a full. 31-16, Westview, 2:57 to go and a half. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Concord, after the timeout, will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Keep the comments coming for you viewers and where you're viewing from and why you're viewing instead of being out here at the ball game. Shot is up and good off the glass underneath by Jacob Yoder.
Yeah, Elijah almost had that steal, but once he missed it, there was nothing stopping him.
Charlie gets it to Jeremiah. He'll go right side to Hales. Hales tries to get it into Charlie, and he's fouled from behind.
That'll be a 1-and-1.
Concord. Jacob Yoder picks up his second foul. Another viewer sent us a text. I'm unable to drive. I watch all the games. And then they're asking if we could do the JV games. We've been thinking about that. We would like to get some students involved from Westview and maybe help us out with those broadcasts. Get those going for you. So that's a possibility in the future. Ball stolen away. Hales takes it, puts it up, scores. Sure. Okay. Shot missed by Concord, bringing it down. Kenton Weaver will get it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah put it up, missed the shot, and Johnson pulls down the rebound for Concord. Lucchese. And that is McDougal from long range, misses a shot. Charlie brings it back up. You know, Concord's staying in that man, aren't they, Jamie?
Yeah, they are. And our coach keeps hollering at us to get high. When our motion offense gets too low, nobody's open, and there's no driving lanes. So I'm going to bring that up a little higher and leave driving paths.
Drive by Hales.
Of course, when you got Elijah, he can make a pass.
Is he having a game or what?
Wow, yeah, he's up to 20 now. Well, 20, depending who we're talking to,
Yeah,
20 or 22.
Yeah. Neveraski with the basketball. I'll check with Roger Yoder. He's their official scorer right down here in front of me at halftime. Shot is no good by Johnson to put up the desperation three. 35-18 Westview. There goes Hales again, and he hits. Just get him the ball.
I think Concord's just tired of even trying. Their body language looks like, oh.
Wow, 37-18 now. McDougal with the ball on the wing. He gets it to Yoder. Yoder's cross-court pass goes to Neveraski. Now they'll try to get it into Johnson. And it's stolen. Jeremiah break away, and he puts it up and in.
Well, we knew coming into the game that one of Concord's struggles was guard play. They have an advantage inside, but I think it's showing itself. We got a lot of steals this quarter. When you get perimeter steals, it leads to layups.
McDougal, long three is short. Rebound Johnson. He'll put it up and score off the glass, and he picks up the foul against Charlie Yoder.
Yeah, Charlie is he's really doing a good job on Johnson tonight. He did get that rebound and put back, but he's altered several of his shots, and his long arms are really giving him fits. I'd have to go back and look at the books, but this probably is the highest scoring first half of the year.
Oh, it'd have to be. Or did we hit 51? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you're right.
Unless Cherubusco is higher, I'm not sure.
Missed free throw. Charlie Yoder tried to get a last-second shot off. Yeah, that's no good. So we played 16 minutes of basketball now from Westview in the Concord-Westview matchup. Our score at halftime, Westview 39 and Concord 20. Jamie will be back to take a look at the first half scoring right after this 60-second timeout.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
And we're back at Westview High School, where Westview is dominating Concord at halftime, 39-20. Let's look at the individual scoring. First for Concord, they are they got a very balanced scoring, but the bad side of that is nobody has more than 6. So first, number 12, Matt Osher has 2 points. 14, Grant Lucchese has 3. Number 30, Drew McDougal popped in a 3. Michael Johnson, their leading scorer, nice looking player down there, 6'4" junior. He has 6, including a 3-point play just before halftime. And Jacob Yoder has 2 points. And number 54, Grant Magnuson, the big guy in the middle, had 4 points, but he did get into foul trouble and was on the bench a lot of that second quarter. For Westview, Charlie Yoder had an early 3-pointer. He has 3 points. Kent Weaver has 2 points. Elijah Hales is the man in the first half. He has 22 points, 2 threes, 5 2-point field goals, and 5 free throws. Jeremiah Hostetler had 4 points. Sam Sharp added 2 points early in the game. And number 33, Josh Hostetler, has 4 points for a total of 39. So that just shows you how good balanced scoring does for you. Pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
It matters how your team. Right. We're just playing a really good team defense right now. And Concord's really struggling to get into their offense. We're stolen a lot of passes. We saw toward the end of that half there, they came down, just jacked a 3 on 3 straight possessions. Yeah. They've given up trying to work for good shots. Their big guy in the middle is out of there, and frankly, they lost heart a little bit. So let's look at some of the team stats overall. Concord in the first half shot 7 for 22 overall, 2 for 9 from 3. So overall, they're only 32%. Westview, on the other hand, shot 16 for 28 in the first half, 57% We shot 3 for 8 from 3 for 37.5%, 4 for 7 from the line, which isn't great, but neither team did a whole lot from the line. Both teams were 4 for 7 from the line. Rebounding totals, Concord with 10, we got 20.
Wow.
So we talked about rebounding it before the game and how important it would be, and we've really limited. They might have 1 or 2 offensive. In fact, they probably are on here. Yeah, 2 offensive rebounds for Concord.
Wow.
So and we have 5. We haven't missed many shots, so we haven't had many opportunities for it. So assists 3 to 5. We have an advantage there. And turnovers, we've only turned the ball over twice. They have 5 for Concord. It seemed like more than that to me, but maybe those were all in the flurry there at the end of the first half, and maybe that's why it looked that way. So really just a dominating performance. Elijah's 9 for 11 from the field and 2 for 3 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, along with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. So I'm not sure what else he can do. They the scorebook actually has him from the team, has him for 24 points.
Oh, really?
So you might have been right to begin with.
Huh. I thought when I totaled it, I had 41 points for us. I see we don't even have a score now.
Yeah, the scoreboard just went black. So
maybe Concord went home.
Well, maybe they did. They looked like they wanted to.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, I was watching practice yesterday and some this week, and of course we always focus on some basics. I did not get the sense that we were specifically preparing for this game. I think this is all about preparation. This week has been all about sectional, shoring some things up. What do we need to do better defensively, offensively, and not so much worrying about the other team. The other night it did not bode so well as we played pretty sloppy over there in Fremont. But I did find out later that Charlie was sick during the game. He didn't go to school the next day.
I had heard
so
that
he wasn't
today,
feeling good. And of course we were without Nick. And so that had something to do with it when you have 2 of your big 3 out. But we got 2 of them back full strength tonight, and I think they're juiced. That was the 3rd straight road game. And you know, that wears on you.
Sure,
and
they're glad to be home tonight.
Yep, and so we're back home tonight. We got a big crowd and had a good start, and it'll be important, I think, to come out and start quick. Get out and make sure Concord knows they don't have any chance of coming back. And you know, if we let up, if we're not sharp on defense, they could get a couple of quick layups with their big guy, because they'll be back at full strength starting the second half. And they got a few shooters out there, and so we got to be sharp on offense and just take good shots, and we should be okay. But I thought that the other night at Fremont too, and they came out and outscored us in the third quarter.
Right. So let's hope that doesn't repeat. So we'll take a little break here. Dan's writing down the comments that we've gotten in so far tonight. We'll take a look at those in 30 seconds.
Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
And we're back at Westview. Westview has emerged from their locker room after the halftime discussion with their head coach, Rob Yoder. Concord yet to come out of theirs as they're trying to develop some kind of strategy to solve the Westview defense and get back into this ball game. Westview up 19 points at halftime, 39-20. So we've asked you to give us your feedback. Justin Geigley, our engineer, has had something, information on the screen that we're encouraging you to give us your feedback and about our broadcast this year and where you're listening from. Dan gave you the lowdown on what we're running into with blackouts from athletic directors in schools that we attend, thinking that we're taking fans out of their seats. So we kind of want to know where you are listening from when we are watching also. We've gotten a few more comments in. One of them was, went to Westview, live in Florida now. Another one, went to Westview, attending the University of Central Missouri. Love watching Westview. we live in Indy. Grandson plays. We can't attend the games. We love being able to watch. And I think that's Sam Sharp's grandparents that live down there. So, yeah, we appreciate your comments. But, yeah, we're kind of in a predicament here. So we're trying to find a solution to this problem to make everyone happy and maybe be able to contribute to the schools that we visit in Westview as well, because they are claiming we're taking some fans out of their seats. So if you have any ideas as well, let us know. But thanks a lot for viewing and watching listening to the ball games that you haven't been able to watch because of blackouts. And next week, like I said, we'll be bringing you the Westview games in the Westview sectional, and those will be live video.
Yep, that'll be. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know what it is. I guess it's partly because of the year we've had and the opportunities before us. But I'm really, really excited for the sectional. You know, that's the goal every year is sectional first, and haven't had it for a few years. Well, we did 2 years ago. Last year got kind of upset there by Central Noble, but got a chance to get back at whoever may be trying to knock us off. And
well, I think LaVille beat us the last time as well, or did we beat them? I know that they've defeated
us here, yeah. That was a few years ago. When this group, when Elijah's class was a freshman, we're freshmen, we beat Prairie Heights. Might have been in overtime even.
Oh, that was a big one.
When they had 5 or 6 seniors.
Yeah,
so
they had a good team.
They will remember that. It's going to be a battle Tuesday night.
Prairie Heights will face first in the second game on Tuesday night. As we get back to action now for the second half, Elijah got his hand in there, but couldn't make the steal. Magnuson with the pass inside. Concord scores on their first possession of the second half. Hales bounce passes it to Josh Ostetler. Stolen away, a good anticipation by Osher, and he'll lay it in. So 2 quick baskets by Concord here. Westview still has a pretty comfortable lead at 39-24.
But not the start we were hoping for.
No, we hate to see that. Well, there's a good play. Hales on the bounce pass to Sharp, and he puts it in. Luke Casey brings it up for Concord. He'll get it to Osher. Osher, and the bounce pass to Shoemaker. He'll swing it back out front now and look for the pass to Luke Casey. Luke Casey tries to get it into the big guy Magnuson, stolen away by Charlie Yoder. Hales takes it down. He'll put it up and be fouled. He'll be shooting 2 from the charity strike.
Yeah, Concord's passing is suspect at best. We're reading their eyes really well. We know what they want to do. Charlie with a great steal from behind that time. We're anticipating we know what they want to run their offense through, and that's through Magnuson. So I think one reason we were talking earlier why they didn't go to a zone, you know, we were up 10 points before they could blink. And so
that's right.
If they go to a zone after that, we'll pull it out to half court and let them stand there.
Yeah.
So, and now, you know, it's a little late for that. So take good shots, take time off if you need to get it, but just play solid basketball. I was reading today that, was it yesterday, Drexel, the college, set an all-time Division I record for a comeback. They were down by 34 points in the first half and came back and beat Delaware.
Wow, good for them.
And a little tidbit, Delaware is coached by former Notre Dame player Martin Inglesby.
Oh, really?
So,
I remember when he played.
Yep.
Westview with the ball. Charlie Yoder, as Hales had hit both free throws, as you saw the last possession. Charlie takes it to the hole, and he'll put it up and score.
Oh, nice move.
Nice soft touch. 5 now for Charlie.
Well, that's where Charlie's at his best. Of course, he can hit the outside, but he's so crafty around the basket. He's hard to guard. He's long. He's very skilled, and he's got another steal.
Nice anticipation.
And he stole it again.
Yeah, 2 steals in that one. Hales gets it to Josh Ostetler. He'll get it to Sharp. Sam out front to Kenton Weaver. Now to Hales. He'll take it hard to the hoop and puts it in. Give him the ball.
Well, he's the only member of the big 3 that haven't had 30 points this year. So he is one basket away.
That's right. He's had 27 or
maybe 27 against Fairfield in championship of the NECC.
Timeout called again by Concord. 47-24 Westview, 5:42 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Oh, that's right.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Both teams out of their huddle, and we're ready to resume action after the full timeout called by Concord.
I would think it'd probably be fair to say also that Concord really hasn't spent a lot of time this week preparing for us.
Probably not.
You know, coach is pretty confident that most of the year they've played a 2-3 zone or some type of zone. They haven't played that at all tonight, so I'm not sure the point of that, but I'm sure they're ready for Elkhart Central, who they play in the first round.
I believe they play next Wednesday over at Northside Gym in the sectional. Yoder with it, gets it out front to Weaver. Josh Hostetler now. There's Hales. He's guarded there by Osher. Hales, good bounce pass into Sharp, and he puts it in. Nice shot,
as
Sam.
he was being grabbed by number 12.
So Osher picks up his first foul, I guess. That will send Sam Sharp to the free throw line. He has 6 points now tonight, and he's sporting a little blood there on his pants.
Don't show the referees. You hide that kind of thing so you can stay in the game.
Blends right in. Misses the free throw. Concord will bring it up. Lucchese gets it to Osher. Johnson, and now to Shoemaker. They'll try to lob it in. Good pass.
Good defense that time. They were just a little taller.
8 points now for Johnson. Hales got up in the air. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Magnuson grabs it.
Well, it's about the first thing he's done all night that was not good.
I agree. Osher, bounce pass to the big guy. He'll put it up. Magnuson misses, but Johnson has a putback. Concord's a little bit more alive this half than
I
they were
think
in the
the coach
first.
has got up. Every time the coach sits down, we start not blocking out and something else, so he's back up.
Charlie with the three. Misses, rebound, Josh loses a handle, picks it back up, he'll put the shot up, misses, and Magnuson there for the rebound. Johnson now with it, drives on Charlie, puts it up off the glass, doesn't get it, but he tips it back up and in.
Well, they've cut it from 25 to 19 just like that.
Under 4 minutes to go now, 3:56 to go.
Looks like Concord's about to go to their, well, how would you say? They're preparing for sectional by bringing their starters to the bench.
Oh, okay.
They got 5 guys ready to go in.
That's right. Sam Sharp bounce passes it to Josh Hostetler, loses it. And we have a whistle and a held ball. So Concord will have a line change, and we just have a couple coming in.
We don't have enough for a line change.
No, we don't. You're right.
We would have enough for 4, but Drew and Blake played all 4 quarters of the JV game, so they only got 1 quarter.
A few of the guys that just came in for Concord saw some action in the first half, but some did not see any action. Andrini for one, number 22. Maybe the rest of the guys all did. I don't recognize any others that didn't see time. Charlie Yoder drives it, puts it up, misses, but he's fouled. And we have a injured Concord player, at least slow getting up. That's Ethan Kane, sophomore.
I was looking at the records on that Elkhart Central sectional. Yeah. No team has more than 13 wins, and no team has less than 7. So a very balanced sectional.
Yeah. Sure is. And I looked at that sectional. I looked at the other one was a 3A sectional, and I thought we would have a pretty good chance of winning either one of those sectionals.
Yeah, I think it was like the best record at that Elkhart Central is Plymouth, who we handled pretty well.
Well, let's see, Warsaw's in there too. I think we beat all the teams that are in that sectional that were on our schedule this year.
Yep, except for Memorial and Central.
We haven't finished off Concord yet tonight, but yeah.
Barring a major collapse.
Right. Weaver, Jeremiah Hostetler. Now we have a push underneath. It's against Concord. And it's going to be against Carter Nevereski, his first. So the 3A, I guess East Noble is very good this year. They're in the sectional with Angola, I believe. Is that right?
Oh, East Noble sectional is
two shots will be coming for Hale. Sorry.
Yeah, we have DeKalb against Fort Wayne Snyder, Carroll against Fort Wayne Northrop, Dwenger against East Noble.
Oh, that's right. They're down at Fort Wayne.
Yeah, and Fort Wayne North versus, well, then they get to bye in the winner of DeKalb and Snyder. I would say Carroll's one of the better teams in the state. East Noble's going to have a hard time with them. But I would say those are the two favorites, Carroll and East Noble. Their records by far are the best in that sectional. Concord, you know, we've talked about them at length. Their talent level right now is not what we're used to with Concord teams. They're ranked 95th out of 101 4A schools, which is, you know, quite shocking almost, really. But
Elijah now with 30 points as he hits his free throws. Shot is no good on the drive to the basket by Kane. Back come the Warriors. Weaver, Hales, Charlie Yoder. Shot by Hales goes over the backboard. So it'll be coming back Concord's way now. I think the 3A that I was looking at was the one with Fairfield, Northwood, OSC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You know, that one, I would say the two favorites play in the first round, first day. Lakeland plays Wawasee. I would probably say Lakeland is a favorite there. Northwood and Fairfield play the second game Tuesday night, and that
could be a good one.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah,
you know, Fairfield beat them last year, and Fairfield beat them in the sectional, and Fairfield beat them earlier this year. So I think with the offense and their determination, I almost make Fairfield the favorite in that game, much as it pains me to say that. And then the West Noble is waiting on the winner of game one there. So
McDougal hits one of two for the free throw line. Charlie Yoder picked up the foul. Dennis Wingert, Jeremiah Hostetler now to Charlie Yoder with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Westview by 20. That's Charlie. He'll put it up. Missed the shot. Tipped around. Concord has it. With the basketball is Andrini, Dave Andrini, 5'9" senior. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, I think it went off the body of Elijah there.
Yeah, 52 just grabbed him and threw him out of bounds, and they didn't say anything. So,
but the interesting thing, there's not a lot of really good teams with good records in this area like you see some years, besides us, of course.
There really isn't. You know, a lot of times the NECC gets derided for its schedule strength or lack of good teams, but if you look, Angola just beat East Noble the other night. Angola and us.
Right.
Angola and us are the only two losses East Noble's had.
Shot by Hales, no good on the three-point attempt.
Fairfield, obviously, they got one of about the second best record in the area, and then of course LaVille. You know, 23-0, but yeah, other than that, you're right. There's just not much out there.
McDougal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first. The team's sixth.
think at this point in the game, we just want to get this thing over with.
Oh, yeah.
We got a big lead.
So.
Don't get anybody hurt. Keep playing hard, though. Don't be tentative, but let's not do things we don't normally do. Do what you did to get the big lead.
So you think Tuesday Nick will be in uniform, or I think we'll save him?
I think he'll be in uniform. I don't know if he'll play or not. You know, a lot will be determined Monday, I think, as to how he feels and how much he's recovered. He's come quite a ways in the last 48 hours, so.
He seemed to be moving a lot better out here when they were warming up before the JV hit the floor.
I was told that he wanted to play tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did.
But it was decided that he would not.
Well, was a good decision. I think that was an adult decision. Now we have a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Ethan Kane.
Yeah, that put Elijah for a 1-and-1. I think the Concord coaches are quite frustrated with their players and their decision making. Following a guy with 35 feet from the basket, you know, with 8 seconds left on the clock.
Good point. Shot by Hales is good. Scoreboard says 31. I'm not sure whether that's 31 or 33.
That's 30. They got him for 31 up there, but they've been 2 behind the whole game. So it's a good question.
Second shot is good. He's hit 10 for the free throw line. So you want to read some of those when you get a chance? Shot from the corner is long, and it's tipped up and no good. And we've had several timeouts, so we're going to keep it right here, and we'll kind of keep you up to date on some of the feedback we're getting from our fans out there.
Yeah, several more have written in. Watching from Blacksburg, South Carolina. Enjoy watching Westview basketball. Good old Hoosier hysteria. And this is a Lakeland grad.
Wow, nice.
It gives us a taste of home. Well, we appreciate you watching. South Carolina is a beautiful place to be.
Yes, it is. And we have a Lakeland grad that comes to a lot of our games, and that's Dennis Hart, who used to coach Robbie Yoder in college. So.
This is another one, a grandparent in Florida for winter. Great to watch from here. Another one at home. Can't attend the games. Went to Westview. I love watching. Sam Sharp's grandma watching again from Phoenix, Arizona. It's been a great year for Westview. And one last says, watching from Sarasota, Florida.
Sounds good.
Well, you know, it's what we've thought all along. You know, there's a big alumni base out there that they can't all get to the games. You know,
right? And
it's just a neat option for them, and we're the ones that's taking the lead in it. And for those trying to change things, it's just important for them to know that.
Exactly. Magnuson with the ball now for Concord. Charlie tried to get in there and steal it. With Casey, lobs it into Johnson, and he'll put it up off the glass and good. 14 now for Johnson tonight. 53-36, 7:40 to go in the ball game. Elijah Hales to Dennis Wingard. Now to Josh Hostetler. He'll get it to Hales in the corner right side. Back out front to Dennis. To Sharp. Warriors working the basketball around. Looking for the high percentage shot. No reason really to be pumping up threes at this point. Hales. Sharp. Now Dennis Wingard. Dennis in the corner gets it to Josh. He's left wide open. He'll take the shot. It'll be a little short. Charlie with a rebound. He'll pull it back out.
Well, Josh is saving his shots for next week.
Well, that's right.
You know he always shows up in big games.
He does. He's our money man. Hales has been our money man tonight.
That's for sure. That's either 34 or 36, depending on who you believe.
That's right. And so he has, well, if he scored 36, he has scored the same amount of points Concord has tonight. Turnaround jumper by Johnson's off the mark. Rebound Hales. Westview by 19, 55-36. Charlie Yoder with it out front. Gives off to Sharp.
About all Elijah's missing tonight is a dunk.
There you go. So who's going to do that for us? Charlie will take a three. He hits. They give it to him. Take it. 8 now for Charlie. Full timeout called by Coach Austin of Concord with 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And we've got a few more comments here. So we'll be back with those right after this 30-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
That, I didn't think about that. And we're back at Westview. Timeout's almost complete. Justin, if you can make your mic live, go ahead and read us some of your comments.
All right, we got Donna Brewer. She's a Warrior alumni following granddaughter basketball career along with the boys. Just can't stop watching. We also got Miller PT1. I don't know who this actually is. My husband and grandson go to the games, but I like to just lay here and watch. That's good. Hey, I could be watching TV, but this is much better, right?
Exactly. Magnuson puts it in off the glass. We had a watcher, Merritt Yoder's been watching and listening for years. I was glad to have him aboard from down in Florida. Hales hits another one. 30, I'm going to say 38 now for Hales. Pass inside to Magnuson, tries to get it. Well, grabbed by Lucchese, and now Shoemaker drives. He'll put it up, miss the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. Merritt, we had passed some information along about Nick earlier in the broadcast, and we'll bring you up to date on that. Nick suffered just a minor tear in his meniscus, and he will be out this game, of course, and probably Prairie Heights. But the doctor has given him a go-ahead to go ahead and play. The tear wasn't bad enough to really operate on, so depends on what his comfort ability is there. Rebound is pulled down by Hales. Charlie Yoder fakes the 3. Anyway, Nick is recovering, and he should be fine for probably, if we get by Prairie Heights on Tuesday, he'll be ready to go against LaVille on Friday. Charlie with it out front, tries to get into the Sharp, does. Good job. Shot is blocked away, but it's going to be a foul underneath on Johnson of Concord.
Yeah, the injury he suffered usually is about a 10-day recovery, you know, to get back to where you can move around like you were. So you suffered it about 8 days ago. I think it was Goshen on a Friday.
Yep. Was it Goshen or was it?
I think it was the second half of Goshen.
That's right.
And
yeah,
so,
you're right. Yep. 1 out of 2 for Magnuson for the free throw line. 61-39. Westview with 4:39 to go in the ball game. Johnson puts it up, banks it in off the glass.
Well, our offense has maintained its poise this half. Our defense hasn't been near as good, but somewhat to be expected in a blowout type game.
Another by Hales driving toward the basket.
Well, he's feeling it tonight. I just think late in the season, his offense has really blossomed. He works hard. He's always shooting extra after practice, and very unselfish.
Hales with a rebound. Josh Ostetler banks it home.
And
6 now for Josh.
Concord is out of timeouts, so the run will continue.
We're going to have another line change here. The next stoppage of play.
I would say we'll probably go another minute or so, and we'll probably bring in
Blake and
yeah,
Drew. Josh on his steal, trying to steal it back with Shoemaker, and he picks up the foul on the reach-in.
In fact, he may be coming out now, Elijah May.
Yep, he's coming out. Jeremiah's coming in for him.
What is Elijah's high? We got
we guessed 27, didn't we, earlier?
27. I can't remember if he had a 30-pointer last year or not. That's a good question.
It just seems like, or was that Charlie that scored 34 last year?
Well, Charlie had a 37 this year.
Yeah.
He might have had a 30-pointer last. Charlie might have against Busco.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
They're close to it.
But his grandpa might know better than we do because it says he's thinking 27. So.
Yeah, it's his high this year.
Definitely this year, yeah. But last year it seemed like he was in the 30s. Ball knocked out of bounds. Actually off the hand of Neveraski, so it'll be Westview ball underneath the Concord basket. Dennis Wingard will inbound with 3:15 to go in the ball game. Sam Sharp with it on the wing. Back out front to Dennis Wingard. Swing it around to Josh. Josh to Sam, and now to Kenton Weaver. Josh Hostetler lobs it in to Dennis Wingard to Jeremiah Hostetler. Tonight was Westview Elementary night, so a lot of the students are here from Westview Elementary. Turnaround jumper, that was Josh Hostetler missing. Rebound comes down to Agrini. He'll go right side with it to Neveraski. Pass underneath to McDougal. He'll put it up, missed the shot short. Dennis Wingard snares it out of there. Jeremiah Hostetler with it. They'll give it to Kenton Weaver. Nearing the 2-minute mark now in this ball game.
Well, this has been a season to remember. You know, we're one bad shooting night against Fairfield away from being undefeated.
That's
which is
true.
Just incredible.
Yeah.
You know, the last season we had close to this, forget the year exactly, 07 maybe. And we lost our second game to Northridge and then won the rest of them and went to semi-state and then played that Bishop Lures team that had Deshaun Thomas, and that was probably one of the best. That was probably the best team in the state, period.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, down at Warsaw. And so this team has just shown an incredible way to win close games. They have a will about them that they just don't lose.
No,
and so, you know, that's always tested in tournament time. It doesn't matter if you're the better team a lot of times in the tournament.
Exactly.
It takes one game. It's not a series. And this team's mentally tough, and they've shown the ability to fight against good teams and come out with the victories even when it looks like they wouldn't. So this is why you go to summer camp. This is why you go to the tournaments all summer. That's why you work hard. That's why you develop yourself so you can win games when it counts. And so, you know, the regular season's over, 23-1, which is
unbelievable.
Probably the best record ever in Westview history as far as wins.
I would think so.
For a regular season.
Right.
But that's over, and that means nothing next week. So I'm sure the coach is going to remind him of them, and we're going to be ready to go for Prairie Heights. As coach is recognizing the seniors, Jeremiah coming out.
Sam Sharp.
And then Drew coming in for Kenton. So their last regular season home game. Hopefully they have 3 more games on this court.
That's right.
So, you know, Kenton Kenton, Sam, and Jeremiah have been a heck of a senior class. If you looked at them 3 years ago in their class, you would never have guessed they would be the three to emerge from that class.
Exactly.
And so
yeah, you never
that's
know.
what, you know, I think Coach has told me before, Coach Yoder has just said they're how people used to do it. They just worked and they got better and they stuck it out and they hung in there, and so
it paid off for them.
It paid off. So
good shot. Athletic shot by Ethan Kane, who just hit a 3 a little bit ago. And that'll do it. The Westview Warriors win their 23rd game of the season with a convincing win over Concord tonight, 65-46. And we'll be back to take a look at the scoring and maybe have a few more comments from what your feedback is from you viewers right after this 60-second timeout.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
And we're back at Westview High School. Jerry Hostetler with Jamie Miller. We're trying to get this settled on how many points Elijah Hales had. So,
yeah, we're debating whether the team had him at halftime. The team's statistician, which is Ryan Yoder, had him for 24, while the official scorebook had him for 22. And so now that comes down to whether he had 40 or 38.
Yeah,
it's really a comparison that really doesn't matter. He dominated the game.
Yes, he did.
Was the best player on the floor, and it wasn't even close. So, in a game that, you know, and he sat out the last 3.5 minutes. So, you know, he rimmed out a couple threes, or he'd end up with 45 or 50. So he was just on fire tonight, and just had an outstanding game. Let's look at the overall stats. Concord, well, they finished with 46 points at the end of the game. Matt Osher had 4 points. Grant Lucchese 3. Ethan Kane had 5. Drew McDougall added 7. Michael Johnson, their leading scorer, did finish with 16, but most of them were, you know, putbacks at the end of the game when it was not in doubt anymore. Jacob Yoder added 2. Grant Magnuson added 4 in each half for a total of 8. For Westview, they were led tonight by Elijah Hales, who, according to 2 different places now, did end up with 38 points. So didn't break the 40 category. He had 2 threes, 11 two-pointers, and 10 free throws. I think he was 10 for 10 from there. Charlie Yoder added 8. Kent Weaver had 2. Jeremiah finished with 4. Sam Sharp actually was our 3rd leading scorer tonight with 7 points. And Josh Hostetler finished with 6. So I think the game was won early on by our defense on Magnuson. We didn't let him get started. He only finished with 8. And of course, Elijah was the main defender on him. So just a tremendous all-around game. So besides great defense, Elijah had 38 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. So
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just moving so other people
So
can do
he
it.
was only 5 assists shy of a triple-double. I know that's significant, but that's just an incredible all-around game. He had 2 turnovers and 3 steals. And so did 13 for 17 from the floor. So just an incredible all-around game. A couple of other stats. Concord had 12 turnovers. We only had 6. We had 8 steals. They actually had 6. So all of our turnovers were on steals by Concord. And then rebounding, we out-rebounded Concord 30-16.
My goodness.
So we doubled them up on the boards.
I bet we've never done that before.
Yeah.
Against Concord.
Yeah. I
or very many other teams probably.
Yeah, definitely. So we were free throws. We didn't do so great from the line. We were only 11 for 19 from the free throw line tonight. Concord 6 for 11. So overall shooting, Concord finished 18 for 42 for 43%. We were 25 for 45 for 55%, which is pretty much our season average. I mean, we've been in the low to mid 50s all year.
That's true.
For the game, 4 for 13 from 3. And as mentioned, only 11 for 19 from the line. Concord also 4 for 13 from 3. And they were 6 for 11 from the free throw line. Scoring by quarters, first quarter 22-11 Westview, second quarter 17-9. And then we tied them in the third and fourth, 14 each and 12 each. So it was just kind of play it out, don't get anybody hurt, and feel good about yourselves going in next week. And I feel good about it.
Oh, I do too.
I really do.
No.
I mean, there's some teams capable of beating us in the sectional, and one that's undefeated. And so I don't know that there's ever been a more anticipated potential game.
Right.
In a second round of a sectional than a 23-1 and a 23-0 team. I mean, just doesn't get much better than that. But like I said,
well,
you can't overlook anybody. And we got Prairie Heights. They were ahead of us, what, 13-4 the other night?
Yeah.
They will come out loaded. They got nothing to lose. They'll come out doing whatever they want to do, and we're going to have to be ready and play a good game.
That's one thing, and I don't think Coach Yoder's teams are this way, but you cannot look past anyone.
No.
I mean, you can't look ahead to LaVille on Friday night. You've got to take care of business on Tuesday and then worry about LaVille.
Yeah. If you look at the scoring, or not the scoring, but some of the stats from the rankings, computer rankings for sectional, thumbing through my big pile here. If you look at the team rankings as far as how they're ranked in our sectional, Westview's ranked number 1, LaVille 2, Central Noble is 3rd, even though they've lost their second best player, Lucas Deck.
Oh, they did?
He tore his ACL.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And Whitco is 4th, Prairie Heights is 5th, and Bremen 6th. So, you know, we're up to 24th in the overall state rankings. And so that's a really an incredible accomplishment for a 2A school and the teams we play. So, you know, there's 2 that clearly stand out at the top, Westview and LaVille, and then there's 4 that on any given night can beat you. And so we're going to have to be ready. We're going to have to play 3 really good games to win sectional, but I think this team is mentally strong enough to do it. That's why we play the schedule we play, and so let's get started.
That's right. We're ready to go. Glad you could join us for tonight's game. The Westview Warriors win their 23rd game of the year. They're 23-1 now as we enter sectional play next Tuesday night right here at Westview. Westview will be playing in the second game of the sectional. The first game, let's see, it's going to be, I thought I had the pairings here. I have Elkhart Central, but
I'm not sure I have them either. I think I've got them in here. Central Noble.
That first game, Central Noble, you're right.
It is Whitco and Bremen.
Yeah,
so I was
that's
wrong.
right.
Central Noble has a bye and LaVille has the bye. So Whitco and Bremen. And Whitco, I would say, be the favorite there. Prairie Heights and Westview, we would be the favorite there. And then Central Noble plays the winner of Whitco and Bremen. And without Lucas Deck, I'm not sure where they stack up there.
That might make a big difference.
But they finished the year on a good note, though, 12-9. At one point, they were like 4-8.
Yeah.
So Central Noble has finished strong, and they won it last year. They're the defending champs. I would make them the favorite there of that game. And then, you know, LaVille and Westview. You know, you look at computer rankings, we're the favorite, but LaVille had been beat. So we played a stronger schedule, no doubt about it. But that doesn't mean anything come sectional. And so you gotta win the game. And so I would say whoever wins that game would be the strong favorite then in the championship game.
And apparently LaVille didn't have a game tonight because I saw at least 1 letter jacket.
Yeah, their season's was over last Friday, and so that's one thing. You can look at it either way. They have 11 days to prepare for the game.
That might be too much.
It might be too much. They were here tonight scouting. I'm sure they'll be here Tuesday, and so they get a really good look at us. But you know, again, it's one game at a time. So
that's right.
Prairie Heights, big rival. It's going to be a good game. We need to come out and take care of business like we did tonight. Get a good start, play well, be solid, and move on.
Final score tonight, Westview 65 and Concord 46. Concord finishes their regular season with a 7-14 mark going into the Elkhart sectional next week. Once again, Westview at 23-1 entering sectional play next week right here at Westview. Glad you could join us tonight. For our camera operator Matthew Byler, for our engineer Justin Geigle, for Dan Byler, who joined us earlier in the game before the game started, and of course our color commentator Jamie Miller. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.
Today's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com has been made possible by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and LaGuana. Silver sponsors are Riegsecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. Check the schedule on our website for our next streamcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com.